What's up guys, Joseph Rakic from josephrakicfitness.com, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the best exercise for each and every muscle group. Now this is my own personal opinion, what my favorite exercise is and what exercise helps me build the most muscle, and I'll explain why. So first exercise. My favorite exercise for the chest is barbell flat bench press. Now the reason I like this is because you can overload the muscle with a lot of weight. Now overload is one form of progressive overload that we can apply to the muscle that will help the muscle grow bigger in size. The reason I like flat bench is because the muscle is made up of two primary heads, the upper pectoral and the lower pectoral. Doing flat bench hits them both equally, and it's one of the best mass builders that I've found.
So you wanna be a warrior? Inside of us there lives and breathes a warrior. It's time for us to rise, unleash the warrior. So you wanna be a warrior?
Alright, my favorite exercise for building shoulders, big round delts, is dumbbell lateral raise. Reason being is because the shoulder is made up of three main muscle heads: the anterior, the lateral, and the posterior. Lateral, being the middle part of the shoulder, is what gives your shoulder that roundness and that fullness. Dumbbell lateral raises is one of the best exercises for building that head. So that's why laterals is my favorite. My favorite exercise for building the abdominal muscles, obviously diet is the most important, because you have to have a low body fat for them to be visible. But doing exercises in the gym is what's going to build and develop those abdominal muscles. Now my favorite exercise for doing that is decline sit-ups. So we're using the decline bench right here. Lock our feet in tight, get a good negative, and contract.
Like a pack with hungry wolves, how the squad get. Eagle eye on my prey when a ball lift. You out your league, dog, you flexing on the wrong click.
Alright guys, my favorite exercise for the biceps is wide grip EZ bar curls. Reason being is because a close grip is a great exercise for the bicep peak. A wide grip, which I'm about to do right now, is a great exercise for the bicep short head, which is where the bicep mass is. So if you want big biceps, if you want to build mass, do some wide grip EZ bar curls.
You boys ain't man enough to make the real cut. Special ops in the game cause my skills up. Big dog in the ring with you little pups. Rebel battle test to check the resume. Was taught to act first and never hesitate.
Alright guys, favorite exercise for the back is close grip lat pull down. The reason I like a close grip lat pull down is because when using a wide grip, you end up pulling with your elbows behind your back, which activates your rear delt and deactivates the lats. I want to activate the lats, so I'm keeping my elbows in front of my body and pulling straight down. That's why it's my favorite.
Hit opposition like a train, watch them levitate. You standing face to face with the destroyer. You think you ready for the smoke?
So you wanna be a warrior? Inside of us there lives and breathes a warrior.
Alright guys, favorite exercise for the tricep muscle is flat bar push down. Reason being is because it heavily activates the tricep long head, and the tricep long head is where the mass of the tricep is. Also we can go pretty heavy and get a really good squeeze and contraction.
It's time for us to rise, unleash the warrior. So you wanna be a
Alright guys, favorite exercise for building the calves is standing calf machine. The reason I like this is because you can lock yourself into the machine pretty securely, and you can overload the calves with a lot of weight. Weight overload is a form of progressive overload that leads to more growth. That's why I like this exercise.
Stay ready. You standing face to face with the destroyer. You got the wrong one, boy. You think you ready for the smoke? Stay ready. No prisoners. You standing face to face with the destroyer.
So you wanna be a
Alright guys, favorite exercise for the quads. Now, if I was picking legs, I would be doing a barbell squat. However, I'm splitting the legs up into quads and hamstrings. So my favorite exercise for the quads is leg extension. Reason being is because you can really extend the quads up, get a good squeeze, get a good contraction, And I find this helps with building so much detail in your legs.
You wanna be a, so you wanna be a, so you wanna be a, so you wanna be a warrior. Warrior! Inside of us there lives.
Favorite exercise for building the traps is dumbbell shrugs. The reason I like this is you can go pretty heavy, you can overload them with a lot of weight, or you can actually go pretty light and you can overload them with high repetition and high stress. And I believe traps respond good to both of these. That's why I use both from time to time.
Breathe a warrior. It's time for us to rise, unleash the warrior.
Favorite exercise for the forearms is going to be farmer's walk. Now there's many different form exercises you can do for the top of the forearm and also for the bottom of the forearm. Farmer's walk hit both pretty evenly. Now farmer's walk, we're going to hold some plates. We're just going to hold it by the tips of our fingers. What this is going to do is going to put the forearms under a lot of stress.
Ride on that field, bruh. You boys ain't man enough to make the real cut. Special ops in the game, cause my skills up. Big dog in the ring with you little pups. Rebel battle test to check the resume. Was taught to act first and never hesitate.
Favorite exercise for the glutes is a reverse hack squat. Now, obviously many different glute exercises where you can isolate the glutes, but my favorite would be the reverse hack squat. Now, it is heavily activating the quads and the hamstrings as well, but if you go really deep and you drive from your glutes, there's a lot of glute activation. And because we can go so heavy, we can put a lot of stress on those glutes, which is going to lead to more growth.
In opposition like a train, watch them levitate. You standing face to face with the destroyer. You think you ready for the smoke?
So you wanna be a warrior? Inside of us there lives and breathes a warrior. It's time for us to rise, unleash the warrior.
Alright guys, favorite exercise for the hamstrings is lying leg curl. I prefer a lying leg curl compared to a seated leg curl. Reason being is because I can get a better contraction of the hamstring. When you're doing this exercise, you have to imagine it just like a bicep muscle. You're squeezing it and you're squeezing the hamstring, getting a nice squeeze and contraction.
You think you ready for the smoke? Damn, wait.
There you go guys, that was my full body workout going over each muscle group and the exercise that I like best for that particular muscle group. Hope you found it interesting, hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more vids.
Time for food?
Time for food.
Standing face to face with the destroyer.
You got the wrong one, boy.
You think you ready for the smoke?